And rolling the ball up and down the fingers. Changing the camera. And into the palm. And pat to the pinky. And the thumb. And across the knuckles. And I'm going to take this new ball into one hand and squeeze. Oh, it is hard. And let go. And squeeze again. And let go. And then we'll go to the other hand and squeeze. And let go. And squeeze. And let go. And let's see how it bounces. Or if you're above somebody, just throw it up. Switching hands, switching heights, switching speeds. Trying to trick yourself, sometimes succeeding. Three, two, one. Leave it on the floor. Assess how the feet are feeling. Step on the ball right in the middle of the foot. Press down 3 times. Move up to the knuckles. Press on each, going across. Roll across the knuckles. Bring the ball to the top of the heel, pivot on the toes, and move it across the top of the heel. Press down right below the first knuckle. At the side of the top of the heel. And over in the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And screw. Three, two, one. Reassess. Go to the other foot. Press down 3 times. Knuckles. Scoot across the knuckles. And then across the top of the heel. Press on those 3 spots. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one. Get the ball out of the way and do some wood chops. 7 through the middle. And then 7 from the top of the head to the side. And then the other side. And then shake the tree. Three, 2, 1, center. Nice breath in, twist the waist, swing the arms. And center. We're going to do Michael Wynn's energy grounding exercise. So we're going to shift weight from one foot to the other. So the hands move up and down the front of the spine. As the hand comes up on one side, you're up on your toes. And then you go back to your heel as your weight shifts. Hands expand. And let's go straight into walking in place, marching, or jogging. I'll do some primal moves today. It'll involve a squat of your choice, not rapid, but we'll do either a stationary squat, which is what I usually do, or you can sit to stand on a chair. On my chair. And or just a regular squat. Well, feel free to do them here. Whatever you do, be careful, including doing exactly what you're doing. I think I will hop. Got bands in the air, class. And I'm going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Team. And 2 deep breaths. Interlace the fingers, or raise the hands up overhead. Reach for the sky. Come on down. Bend towards one side. And then the other. Come back to center, lower the hands to the chest. Press out. And come on down. Interlace the fingers behind the back and raise the hands up. A little higher. Come on out and shrug. Roll back. Form an L. Bring your arms back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze one more time. And release. Let's massage the trapezius. And then the rear deltoid. And the other trapezius. The other deltoid. And then let's swim. Reverse into a backstroke. And a breaststroke. Cross one arm and push back on the elbow. Then the other. First arm behind the back, pressing down and in. Then the other. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. And come on down. Rotate the neck. Switch directions. Nod. Go ear to shoulder. Tuck in your chin and peck like a pigeon. We'll do a side lunge. Opposite direction. Come on up. Bring the feet together or closer. A little bit wider than hip width. Hinge at the waist. Unlock the knees, drop the hands, stretch the hamstrings. Come on up, turn to one side, rest down on the back heel. Turn around, hit the other side. Fall back, grab a stick. I'm going to do the toning bar set today. Starting with bringing the stick behind the back parallel to the spine and moving it up and down. And then switching the position on the hands. Bring it in the quick of the elbows, twisting at the waist. And then bringing it up overhead, oscillating back and forth. And then at the shoulders, palms facing in, 10 bicep curls. Switch the position of the palms so they're facing out. Drop the stick below the waist, hinge at the waist, keep the head back, spine neutral, and just stand up straight and then hinge again 10 times. And then hinge and bring those elbows up past the rib cage. And bring the stick up to the shoulders and raise the stick up overhead. Leave it at the shoulders and flop the wrists. Push out. Bring the stick behind the back with the palms facing away. And raise the stick back behind you. Then switch the position of the palms so they're facing in and raise it behind you. Bring it to one side, hands at or near the top, and swing behind your back. And then the other side. Yeah, and then bring it right in the middle. Hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two. Come up on your toes and hold for 15. Three, two, one, and back on the heels for 15. And come on down. All right, hold on to the stick because we're gonna do the first primal move with the stick, and that'll be a pull. So palms are facing the body, the stick is below the waist, and you're just gonna pull the stick up so that your elbows are at the shoulder. We'll do 10 of those. And 10. Okay, now you can put the stick down. Unless you want to hold on to it for the squat. You can hold on to the back of a chair. I don't have my chair here. Or you could sit down in the chair and stand up as your squats. However you choose to do them. You could do 10 or so. I'm going to do a stationary squat. Coming down and holding, going as low as you can. You don't have to go this low. But try to keep the heels on the floor. And your feet are usually at about a 45-degree angle. I'm going to do another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and come up. Now we're going to do a push. You can do the push against the wall, either just holding it in a plank or doing a push-up. You can also do it against the countertop or a desk or down on the floor. On your knees or on your toes. Let's do 10. And then come up, take a couple of breaths. We're going to do a little different twist or rotate today. So go on your back. And you might want to practice this in bed. It's a good bed exercise. We're going to rotate using the top of our body to generate the force and letting the bottom of the body follow. So you might want to bring your hand up on the side opposite from where you're going to rotate and start moving that over and let your body at top twist and bring your bottom over. And then reverse it by again, top of the body's leading and your legs are following. Let's do it the other way. And twist back. Now try it with your legs. You want your legs to lead and your torso follows. And do it the other way. Oops, keep that hand down. And back. Again, nice thing to do in a bed. Just a very primal move. One of the first things we do is roll over, right? Okay, so we've done squat, we've done push, we've done twist, we've done pull. We want to do bend, lunge, and gait. So to bend, let's go down again, as we did with the pole, just with our hands, but you want to keep your spine neutral and your head back. See how far down your hands can go doing that. Doesn't have to touch the floor. The main thing is to keep the spine neutral and the head back and come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And for the lunge, we're just going to do a stationary lunge. Now you can hold on again to a stick, back of a chair. You want to put one foot forward and the other behind, and come down as low as you feel comfortable doing with that back foot. Keep the legs stationary. 2, it's only this far, that's fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. I've got my kneecap just barely touching the floor. But again, just go as low as you feel comfortable doing. Other side, 1, 2. 9, and 10. And for gait, let's just do some side steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're going to do the hot air breathing. Going to do 5 rounds. Deep inhalation in. Exhale with the ha sound for at least 10 seconds if you can. 5 rounds. And rubbing those hands together to cultivate chi. And form a chi ball. And center. 2 breaths. And let us open our hearts. Pause and send it out. And center. 2 breaths. And bring down heavenly chi. Go down and gather some up. Again, keeping that spine neutral. And
Thanks, Tom.
Hey, Mira, you're welcome. Take care.
You
Hello,
too.
Jonathan and Suzanne and Don.
Hey,
Take care. Good to see you. And It is a band's day, yes. I know what I had planned, yes. So grab your bands. I'd get your light bands. We're going to do some arm exercises first. And I've got my yellow here. I'm going to start by wrapping it around the wrists, giving a little bit of tension, holding it below the waist and bringing it up to the shoulder, holding for a second and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then let's wrap it around the back, again around the wrists, a little bit of tension, and bring it up behind and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, you might want to get a heavier band. We're going to be doing some leg extensions. We're going to put it around the ankles. Now you might want to hold on to the wall. In fact, I think I will. On this, and we're going to start out by going laterally. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You can just turn around. I don't want to face away from you. 1, 2, 10. And now we're going to go forward. 1, 2, hold on to the wall. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. A leg. 9, and 10. Take a couple of breaths. We're going to go laterally again. 1, 10, and then the other way. There we go. And now this time, go straight behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the leg. And 10. All right. That's it for the legs. Back to the arms. Let's start behind the back. Around the wrists, a little bit of tension, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then around front. 1, 2, 3. And 10. All right. That be all. We've done it.
Thank you, Tom.
You're
Thanks,
welcome to take care. Have a
Won't
good one.
be here tomorrow, sorry.
All right. Enjoy the day. See you Saturday. I hope.
Thanks.
Yep,
Thanks, Tom.
Hey, Jonathan, take care now.
you too.
All right.
Thank you.
Ava, you all take care. Bye-bye, Meme.
Well, if you see the birthday boy, give him a hug.
I will.
For me.
I won't, but I will.
Okay, when
Sunday.
you see him.
Right.
Is it your son's birthday?
It is, yes.
How old is
We
he?
think it's our son's birthday, but he's Colombian. His birth mother, when we found her 10 years ago, told us that he was actually born on a different day, but his birth certificate does say March 17th. So we go with that.
And how old is he now?
He's 33 today.
33. What a lovely thing to have, a 33-year-old kid.
Yes, it is. It is
Yeah.
indeed.
My grandkids are older than that.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's great.
What did you do, honey? Where? No, honey. That's the exercise. Okay,
All right. See you tomorrow.
see you tomorrow.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Happy son's birthday.
Thank you. Thank you, Ava. Hey, Richard.